Hello and welcome. Batman, Curse of the White Knight, Book 1, Sean Murphy. I always call him Sean Gordon Murphy for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. I read this book one time. I have opened this book up and read it one time, okay? When I got it, it was like stay flat, happy go lucky. Now that I've read it one time, here's what the cover does. I don't get it. Did something happen? Like, is the cover. It is. It's different stock than the old cover. It's thicker. Anyway, after reading it one time, this cover has picked up a weird sway, which I don't like, but it's a beautiful cover. Look at the glossiness there. It's pretty dope. And we start off in the past. Now, if you remember, if you watched my White Knight video from yesterday, you might remember that I talked about how White Knight brings up lots of weird history stuff. They find, I don't think I mentioned explicitly, but they find behind the Joker's room in Arkham, there's like a burial ground, and Joker took something from there. Or no, that's where he discovered the Joker was there. And then there's like stuff with Thomas Wayne and the Waynes and building secret things underneath Gotham and all that kind of stuff. So we start off here in the past, where God, how do I even describe it? The old Wayne, who one of Bruce's ancestors, kills a laughing man and kicks him through a well in Arkham Manor, which became Fort Arkham, which became. Oh, wait, could you even hear that? I don't even think you can hear me drumming. Okay, well, it became Arkham Asylum. I've already showed a lot of art from this. I guess one thing I'm gonna just kind of go with is we'll see the Joker scheme in here. He looks great. Sean Murphy's art is just. I totally whacked the camera. I apologize for that. Sean Gordon Murphy's art is great as always. It's evocative. It's powerful. He uses light and shadow and color really well. Zero complaints. The lettering is superb. You know lettering is good when the lettering doesn't stand out. So Joker's getting something out of his old cell, exactly the place I was talking about from White Knight. Here we go. I think I might have mentioned there was somebody buried in there or whatever when I was talking about White Knight, but this is where we actually see there's something buried in there, and it's a body. Whose body is it? It's not really clear. And then, there's some stuff like, you should come work with the GTO. And Batman's like, screw your GTO. What about the unintended consequences? Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Oh, look, it's an ancient Wayne. And they're talking about the body. He had a spinal hump. Da 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 da. Look, there's a box. Alfred left him this diary from the old Wayne. Edmund Wayne. Huh. Wasn't. Oh, God. I love. The cars! Look at the cars! They're gorgeous. Look at all these old Batmobiles. It is awesome. It is awesome. They're all drawn and rendered so lovingly. Look at them. Look at them. Even look. We just got like tail fins over here. Look at this. Super classic, man. That'd be a fun car to drive. Then look at the facial expressions. Like, just watch Barbara's face. Little smirk. Kind of uncertain. And there she is repeating this little bit from her childhood, and she can't help it. The smirks return because it's reminding her of her dad back when she was a kid. There's so much in the body language in just these three panels for her. And look at Batman the whole time. He maintains his stoic, kind of flat mouth, maybe slight frown, like no matter what's going on, but she's super expressive. It tells you so much about these two characters right there, even without seeing the text panels. It's fantastic stuff. This plotline looks kind of interesting. We meet Azrael towards the end, and I'm not going to show. Oh, I don't want to show that because that's a huge spoiler. But maybe I can show the part where he's in the hospital. Where is that? Did I pass it up? Yeah, so there he is at the doctor, learning that he's got cancer and he's gonna die. And I'm so glad there's a shadow right there because I don't need to see that. I totally don't need to see that. But he is a super buff old dude. It's amazing just how buff he is. We learn he's got some other medical problems and things are going kind of bad for him. You know, even besides the cancer, like he's going crazy and hallucinating. And I just want to, I gotta show you one more thing. I gotta show you one more thing. There's too much in here. I just want to show you this entire book because I think this entire book is worth looking at. But just look at that. I got this cover because I thought it was super dynamic with the everything in the cape and all that. Look at this, man. Look at this beautiful piece of art. Doesn't I saw this on Twitter? I think when he first posted it in oh, I think it was like towards the end of last year. Look at that. That's amazing. I don't even think you need to color Sean Murphy's art. The coloring is just like an added bonus, but the line work itself, it's superb. The anatomy, the posing, all the detail, it's there. It's gorgeous and it's wonderful. And I want to read the whole thing right now. I guess that's the problem with monthly comics. When you're serializing in a monthly fashion, a single story. I got a little speck of something there. There we go. Killed it. Killed it. Fixed it. When you're serializing a monthly complete story, as opposed to like an ongoing adventure, you know there's only so much story that's going to come out. So why even print it in this format? Why not just go straight to a graphic novel? I don't know. This feels like it ought to just go straight to a graphic novel. Even more than the original White Knight did. I don't know how many issues there are gonna be for this, but I can't wait. I want the next issue now. I'm tempted. I am sorely tempted to just not read the rest of them. Just buy them and like binge read the rest of the series once it's finished. That's a weird place for me to be in because I really want to read it right now, you know. But I want to try to not get that weird feeling. I like everything about this except that this glossy is picking up fingerprints from me. Oh man, maybe I can. Oh, and I just blocked out all the light. My bad. My bad. That's just my curtain falling from where I have it held up. You know, there's just okay. Weird moment of me wiping the book down has passed, and you know, I don't even think I got all the little smudgy things out of here, but I got some of them, and that's all that really matters. That's a problem that Glossy has, and that's one of my only two complaints about this book. It's actually this cover, which I really like. One is that Glossy, because Glossy picks up smudges and fingerprints and all that kind of stuff very easily. I don't know how anybody can expect to get a 9.8 on this book if like a smudge counts against you when CGC rates it. The other thing is this cover on with this heavy cardstock just does not stay closed. It's just here's my other hand. So you can see I'm not touching the book in any way. That's a negative. I guess I could bend this back into shape or something. That's probably going to put a weird bow in it over here. And I don't know what to do. Maybe I can just put something on top of this to press it down and flatten it so it doesn't do that anymore. But it seems like a comic book cover should stay flat. Old White Knight covers stayed flat. Now, granted, this cardstock is different from the cardstock used in this cover, but come on. You didn't have to use a heavier cardstock. You could have used the same cardstock. Probably would have saved you like a penny per book, too. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Till then, bye-bye. And there's probably some stuff you can click on here on the screen if I remember to do it. And there's some stuff in the description below you can click on, which I would appreciate. Every little bit of support helps. Man, I got a gnarly hangnail, don't I? Should have pointed with my other finger. There's some stuff in the description below. There you go. And I'll see you next time. You take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.